following clip has been taken from our 2024 Australian Army Flying Museum video with presenter Scott Downs. Follow the link in the description for the full tour.
So the aircraft above, hanging in the roof space there, is a Handley Page 0400. Now, I just wanted to show you this one specifically because it is a really important but forgotten part of Australia's aviation heritage. It's part of X-ray Flight 1 Squadron Australian Flying Corps, and it was part of the Palestinian campaign. And as we know, and we've seen, virtually everyone's seen the movie, we've heard the story of Lawrence of Arabia and his ability to bring the Arabs together, form the Arab revolt and revolt against the Ottoman Empire, giving them a running saw which really added, was a force multiplier for the British Expeditionary Force in Palestine. With that, one squadron was tasked with supporting him, and the aircraft behind me is a bomber, a twin-engine bomber, and it could carry up to 2,000 pounds of bombs, or take the bombing section out of the middle, and it could carry 2,000 pounds of freight, or 2,000 pounds of people, or 2,000 pounds of whatever stores Lawrence needed to continue his operations with the Arabs. The pilot, generally speaking, was a guy called Ross Smith, and his fabled efforts in Australian aviation is once again almost forgotten, but he was the guy that was the first person, he won the London-Sydney air race in 1919 after the war was finished, flying a similar aircraft, a Vickers Vimy. But with his Handley Page 0400, he would land in the desert to unprepared airfields in the dark with no instruments. He would bring this monster aircraft down. Now, the aircraft we've got in here is a model, and it has to be a model because it wouldn't fit, the actual aircraft wouldn't fit inside this building. It has a 100-foot wingspan. So the last aircraft we were looking at, the Camel, if you look at the aircraft stub wings, the lower wings behind me, they will fit 2 under each wing outside the wheels. So 2 of those will go under each wing. An X-ray Flight was equipped with 2 Camels, 2 F2Bs, and the Handley Page 0400, used in the vast majority of cases as a stores and clandestine, to move people clandestinely around the battle space. But yeah, it's like a very small but astonishingly skilled part of Australia's First World War, Great War aviation heritage.
For more of this 2024 Australian Army Flying Museum tour with presenter Scott Downs, follow the link in the description.